morning. It is Sunday, so you know what that means. I'm about to have a nice little beach day. I just got to my favorite coffee shop. I'm gonna get some coffee and then head on down to the beach, and I'm gonna take you along with me and probably do some ranting and raving as usual. Can I get a 20-ounce cold brew? I made it to the beach, and it's looking like it's going to be a great beach day. There are no clouds in the sky. The water is super blue. The waves aren't too crazy, so I should be able to get in and dive around without hurting myself. I got my coffee, so we're off to a great start. My goal is to stay off my phone as much as possible because a month ago my screen time was averaging about 8 hours a day, but we've gotten it down to under 3 hours a day. So I'm very proud of myself for that. But I bought a book, my journal, and a sketch pad, so I got things to keep myself occupied that is not doom scrolling on my phone, and I'm excited. I almost didn't come today because I didn't want to drive because it's like 45 minutes to an hour depending on traffic. But then I realized if I didn't come, I was probably just gonna sit in my apartment all day, and every time I do that, it gets a little dark up here. So I was just like, you've never regretted going to the beach, but I have regretted staying at my apartment and getting in my own head way too many times than I'd care to admit. So I just got up and went, and I'm very glad I did, and I'm gonna have a nice, fun little beach day. I'm back from the beach. I had a really good time. I was off my phone the whole time. I did a lot of reading. I started a new book that my mom recommended, and it's really good, so thank you, Mom. And I spent a good half hour just diving through the waves and floating in the water, and it was so peaceful and relaxing. So I'm really glad I made myself get out of my apartment and go to the beach. But now that I'm back, I want to do a little bit of like reorganizing and decluttering. I have this one corner in my apartment right over there, and I call it like my junk corner. I have this old shelf cart from IKEA, and then just like a folding chair and other stuff kind of piled in the corner. And I don't really use any of that, and like the stuff in the cart is just junk. So I want to go through that and see what I can move to like other areas I have storage in my apartment, and what I can just get rid of that I haven't touched in years. I just kind of want to like live a life where I don't have stuff that I don't use or don't need. Like I like just having like stuff that I use every day or stuff that holds sentimental value, but other than that, it just kind of stresses me out to have stuff that I don't need. So like a week ago, I went through my closet and got rid of a lot of stuff that I hadn't worn in years, and it felt really good. So I'm trying to go through my whole apartment and do that now. So I'm gonna tackle the junk corner, and hopefully it looks a lot better when I'm done. Emptied out my little old IKEA cart, and I went through all my art stuff and was able to fit it all in one compartment of my TV stand. So I'm feeling really good about that. The rest of stuff is just like papers I can't get rid of, so I'm gonna find a new place for that. But first, I'm gonna take a little smoothie break and watch some YouTube, and then I'll tackle all the boring stuff. Art stuff was the fun stuff, cause it's fun to like organize it and make it all like cohesive. The papers is just, I need to find somewhere to put all of them. I just finished decluttering, and I'm gonna give y'all a little, I guess, mini apartment tour, honestly, but I'm gonna show you guys what everything's looking like. Now when you walk in the door, the junk corner is gone, and I feel so relieved. Now I just have like my yoga mat and my backpack sitting there, but you can't like see them. It's just the desk and like space, and feels so much lighter. And then this is the state of my living room. I need to get a rug, and I have a few in mind that I want to get, but I'm very indecisive. I got all my art supplies into this cabinet. So I feel really good about that. And just overall, I feel like everything just feels so much lighter in here. And I'm glad I did that little declutter. And now I can relax for the rest of the evening. It's almost 5, so I think I'm gonna go for a walk and then come back, make dinner, and watch some TV. So thank y'all for joining me. I had a really good day. I'm glad I made myself get out of my apartment and go to the beach. It was very much needed, and I feel ready to go for another week working a 9 to 5.